markets and stuff like that? So I started playing around Longview probably in 2018. Might have been end of 2017, and I just was dissatisfied with just being on campus as a college student and just sharing my music to my, dorm mates and campus friends. But more importantly, I felt like God was calling me to be a part of the community in Longview and be an intentional contributing member to the city that I've been placed in. And so one of the first places I played at was actually the farmer's market, which is where I'm at today. I got a watermelon. And I met my buddy Michael here. I actually have Michael here, and he's going to do a little bit of a testimony, I guess you could say, just sharing of how we met and what music and gig life has been for him, and what we're trying to do through the collective, through Covie.
Yeah, thank you, man. So it's been awesome. Forgive my voice, I've been singing for like 4 hours this morning. So. But we met about 5 years ago, Laterno.
Yeah.
He was looking for some guitar lessons, and so I said, I'm your guy, man. I'm gonna come and help you out. So, and ever since then, man, we just had this bond, this connection, like I haven't had with a lot of different people. And I know it's because we serve the same God and we're on the same spiritual level in that. And so man, I've got to open for him at Tomboni's, Doc's Tacos, and actually I was saying earlier, my first place to play at was at Tuesday in Kilgore. I used to be in a country band for 4 years. Yeah, at the World's Richest Acre is where I play. That's where I started. And so ever since then, man, the door's just been opening, opportunities have been coming my way. And so
like solo?
I'm just walking through those doors. Yeah, solo.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, just me, just acoustic.
Gotcha.
So.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's been amazing, and every chance I get, man, I try to hook up with this guy because he's talented and he loves the Lord, and God's really blessing him in that. So just thankful to be a part of this thing we call music, and thankful to be on this journey and this path that he's given us. It's awesome. Like I said, I have so much passion and joy and love for music that I don't know what else I would be doing in life. I don't think I'd be able to find any happiness. So,
hey, and you've been faithful with your gift. You've been persistent, and you've been obedient. That's probably that's where it's at. That's the catcher. That's what took me from, okay, I got a gift and I people enjoy it, to hey, I could actually provide for you through this gift that I've given you if you trust me and obey me.
Right. And it's the obedience.
It's the obedience that has opened the doors for both of us. So whoever you are, whatever you're into, whatever God has gifted you in, part of Covie is to show and invite artists of every kind into that same kind of obedience, to where you look past yourself, you get past yourself of this like self-doubt, oh, I don't know if people will like my art, I'm not really sure, and you get past all of that and realize it's not for you to just hog. God has gifted you to serve other people, and as you trust Him to lead and direct you, He'll open the doors and He'll just blow your mind. Honestly, my mind's been blown just by the reception of people of what I've been given. We're all just stewards. None of us created ourselves and gave ourselves these gifts. God's given us, and we just do well to use them well. And
I agree. We've been blessed. For sure.
So that's where it starts for pretty much anybody who takes art seriously, is getting past yourself, being willing to share. Right. Not thinking about
well, and you have the creativity, but you also have to have the business mind as well. And so that's where my wife comes into play. So but anyway, I'm the creativity type, and then she's like, okay, business, how much are we making this show? How much more do we need to make? So if you have a love for music, if you have a passion for music, try it out, man. Come alongside of us. I teach guitar lessons, he teaches all kinds of lessons. Get in it, man. Get in the flow, man, because there's something happening here in East Texas, and we're excited to be a part of it. So
I love you, man.
Love you, really.
Thanks for being a part of this for us.
Thank you for. He is my booking agent right here, so I owe a lot to him.
Sky's the limit.
Yes, that's right. Good. That's right. He went straight to the water cooler. That was supposed to be just for the man, Dad. Look, hey.
When the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Oh man.
couple of them. A funny story that happened was we were on a gig at Enoch Stomp in Longview, Texas, which is a winery. And Covenant just starts playing his guitar, and then all of a sudden, bam! This loud pop happens. And then his guitar goes out, and it's the battery in his guitar had went out. And so he decided to play with a microphone on his guitar to get the microphone or the guitar to keep going through the system. And Covenant moves tremendously a lot when he's playing. And so as he was playing, you could just hear the microphone just as he was trying to play in it, because he's so used to the movement, and since his guitar didn't work plugged in, he had to use the mic. So that's one.
This is our last one. It's called Taking It Slow. I've been dreaming. Oh, sorry. I need to start that. Take it slower. That's fine.
Take your time, man. Take your time. It's all right. I'll tell one. I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, but this one happened at our second to last gig. We were in Tyler at the Tyler Biker Church. Church is amazing, by the way. There's such a community and family up there. They just want to have a good time, and they're truly just amazing up there. Hospitality is just so good. But anyways, we were on stage, and they were doing a fundraiser event that day, but they were holding an auction, and so he was getting ready to tell the instructions of the auction and just tell what we were trying to raise money for. And he gets to a part where he says, is there something such and such wanted to add to that? And out of the blue, our bass player, Ralph, falls through the stage. And all we hear is just his foot crack through wood, fall through the stage, and his hand hits the piano. And it's just like, what just happened? And it was like the funniest thing ever. There's videos. It was live streamed, and it's just so funny. And the whole thing was just like, how did that even happen?
I did not build that part of the stage.
Is Camila here? Camila, where are you? Where is she? There she is, Camila! Right. Join us as we sing Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to you, Camila. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, Camila. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Feel free to dance, Camilla. This is your party.
The funniest thing I think happened was Covenant was it was at Tomboni's. It was a gig we had out there, and he was messing around with his guitar, and he was about to sing a song, and he just sung Steve.
Steve.
Steve?
My bad.
Who is Steve? You remember the whole song? Steve. I don't know why I said Steve, but that was the funniest thing ever. Because I was like, who is Steve? And the rest of the band was, I don't know who Steve is. And we just said Steve a bunch. And then he said, Steven, I forgot the rest of the lyrics. But it wasn't Steve, it was Steven. That was probably the funniest thing ever, because I laughed at that. I couldn't even play the keys. But yeah, shout out to all Steves. That was funny.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh. Steve.
Hey.
Steve.
Hey, I just want everybody to, real quick, shout out where you're from. Like all at the same time. I'm gonna count to 3. Just shout out your hometown or the city you live in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try one more time. I'll count to 6. My bad. This is 6A. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I think I heard Longview the most, but everywhere you're from, We welcome you. Longview loves you. Thanks for being here. We got my buddy Ralph on the drums, all the way from UT Tyler, Texas. And yeah, give it up for Ralph. Sweet hit. I was fortunate. Any hits? All right.
Before I left town, my car broke down. Yeah, I just parked it off the highway. Come on, girl. Up to my buddy's car, drove out of town. Yeah. Woo! Then we made it to the concert. Missed the opener, but I caught the show. I was dancing at the show just like her. Now I'm in Austin on a Friday night.